himself like the lonely fuck that he is. Yo, what up, Rogue? How you doing, man? Because he can he's gonna taunt, right? And then you put Castrus right next to him. Those two can heal themselves. Actually, no, you put Mighty next to him, because those two can't fucking die. Blade self-sustains, and then you put Jinglu all the way in the corner, and you put fuck, I forgot. Yeah, you put Castrus next to her. Now, Jinglu is never gonna get hit. All right, she can stay at 0 HP. Blade is gonna get hit always, and he's gonna get hit along with Mighty. Those two are never gonna die, so you just keep on pumping out damage. You won't have to. I'm trying that team, by the way. I'm trying that team. Mighty also taunts enemies. Yeah, that's good. So we have double taunt, which means the two other teammates have a 0% chance of getting hit. It's like clockwork. It's crazy how fast my brain thinks and like moves chess pieces and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Bro, everyone's saying I'm a fucking dumbass, but once the update comes out, you guys are gonna change your mind. Yeah, don't come crying to me like, Box, you were right, man. All these other guide makers, they don't know shit. But your team, oh my god, I zero cycled with your team. Yeah, you're welcome, by the way.
Get up to 5 stacks, high talent level 10, that's giving you
What's 12 times 6? Bro, stop making up numbers, man. Get the fuck out of here.
44% crit damage, which is massive. At 5 stacks, that means you're going to see 220% crit damage on Jinglu, not accounting for any of your...
Good. Just giving this game a try. If after a few hours you just don't want to stop from fighting them in the game, you only are pulling 2-star personas on the standard banner right here. Maybe at some point they'll release like a different banner where you pull more exclamation mark that'll just be on my screen until I start leveling things. Utaba was a support character. You can actually to having release date for this game got dropped right as Etheria Restart was coming out, so I've been like locked in on that. Dungeon difficulty kind of improves over or increases over time. I'm smashing this first dungeon with very little difficulty, and I might have just discovered the first puzzle, like how to get into here, that is not just given to me via exclamation marks. Now, I'm not going to keep progressing. Well, I wasn't going to keep progressing the story. Oops, sorry about that. Didn't mean to hit some story. Wasn't trying to throw everybody in there. Anyway, look, I'm going to end it by doing some polls. Like, and you want a single games. I am going to continue to give this a try, and let's end this video with a 10 poll, seeing if I can get like another
clash of wills is unavoidable.
A day of peaceful.
Cut away the heart of strife. Harmony and unison.
Out farewell. Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Thus our fates become one. So fragile, like a wisp of silk. Stars echo. All light be revealed.
Serenity is before me.
So fragile, like a wisp of silk. All light be revealed.
Out farewell.
So fragile, like a wisp of silk. Time for resolution. Thus our fates become one. All light be revealed.
Serenity is before me. Watch over you and guide you on your path.
So fragile, like a wisp of silk. Be careful. There's something unsettling ahead.
Let's wait.
Emerge from your cocoon.
Repay.
May death protect us!
Receive divinity. Do it.
As you wish.
Bloom. The dead return.
Can you please just hear me out? No, all work management platforms are the same. They take forever to learn, and in the end, nobody uses them. Monday.com is the one.
I'm telling you. Never stop. Do not stop. 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 Stop the fight now. Dude, let go of my right now. Get down. That way so I can just cuff you on it. Do what you gotta do what you do. Bring your arm out.
Most people go to Target for groceries or home goods, not a front row seat to a meltdown. But when these Karens show up, chaos isn't far behind. So what happens when their entitled outburst goes way too far?
アトラス B スタジオブラックウィングス
Here are the times when enormous Target Karens have had public meltdowns. Starting with the moment a thieving lady thought her theft could be excused if she shed a few crocodile tears.
What about the shoplifting?
Never. Please, please, God.
It's like none of this stuff is like,
Yes.
it's hard for me to have any sympathy at all. Like, wrinkle releaser, socks, pants.
Yes.
You know, this whole time that you've been crying, there hasn't been a single tear come out of your eye. We can stop the games, okay?
On February the 3rd, 2025, Florida police responded to a call from a local Target after a woman was caught shoplifting. But what seemed like a routine arrest quickly turned theatrical because instead of feeling remorseful over her action, the thieving and defiant Karen thought it was better if she gave a performance of a lifetime.
She was pretty confident when I first stopped her. I thought she had a lot. She did in her purse. So, typically for us, it's the first time I've seen her stealing anything over $100. We have lots to do. So that's where we're at now. It'd be like 15, 120, something like that.
Okay.
So she might forget a little bit just because she didn't know y'all were coming, but
Is she in the room?
yeah, she didn't know. So some of the stuff, like these jeans and like this plastic thing, she changed the barcodes on. All of these small things were literally just inside her purse.
Okay. Is she like homeless or something? Or?
No, just that she's traveling to Philadelphia. She got her Eagles Super Bowl shirt on. She's taking her old mom up there to see family.
What was the total?
This copy if you want. 115.07. Go up here by yourself. Not with anybody as far as I know.
With over $100 in stolen merchandise, the officers knew that they couldn't let the lady go scot-free. When they confronted her, things went south real quick.
Bro, I read away 10 years for riots. They're not waiting at all.
Different change of plans here.
No, sir, please. I'm so ashamed.
I know, but
I'm so stupid. Please, God. Please, please.
have you ever been arrested before?
It's been a while.
What about for shoplifting?
Never. Please, please,
So
God.
listen, this is way more than just a couple things that I thought.
Please, God.
How much do you think this stuff is?
I'll pay for it. I'll leave it. Please.
I know, but that's...
Can I tell you to Mr. Daly?
Yeah.
Listen, I'm ashamed, and I'm better than this. And I this look, I'm crazy this way. I am ashamed. Let me just pay for it. Again, please, I'm so ashamed. This is not me. I want to do it. I still never come back in here. Please, I'm fucked up morally. I swear. I won't ever do this again. Please just give me one chance to never come back in here again. Please, God.
You had like 30 chances.
I'm sorry.
All those registers out there, those are the chances. I mean,
I understand.
Hold on. Listen, I don't think you're some kind of hardened criminal. This is more than... This is over $100.
Let me give you $100.
No.
Let me take all my stuff, please.
I can't.
God, help, please. For the love of God. What's happening? I'm so scared.
That's why I recommend you just take a seat for a second.
No, please, God. Please, sir. I'm sorry.
anything, because depending on the situation, which at this point it's out of my hands now, it's up to 5 or 10 ships. Where we're at. This is not the end of the world for you, I promise. It's not.
What's gonna happen to me today?
I can't tell you what's going to happen today.
What do I have to do?
I can tell you, what I can tell you for sure is Target is prosecuting. So Target is pressing charges for the theft today. Target will also be...
Can you please give me a chance to just please not do this with me?
No. So Target will also be trespassing you today.
Okay.
So and I can guarantee you that's what will happen today.
Please, God.
What's your first name?
Really?
K-I-M.
Yes, sir. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. K-A-M-P-E-R-L-Y.
Storm.
Middle name?
Okay, perfect.
Jean,
That's her
J-E-A-N.
receipt. These were ticket switched. This was all.
It's okay, R-E-N-U-K.
All in her purse.
It's okay, R-E-N-U-K. Can you please tell me what's gonna happen?
This had false bar.
Yeah, we just walked in.
Okay.
Okay.
So sorry.
O-K-R-E-N-U-K.
Yes, sir.
What's your birthday? State you live in.
I'm sorry.
What state do you live in?
Florida.
Huh?
You remind me.
Yeah.
Can you tell me what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
I'm so scared.
Just walk in the
I'm
room.
so scared.
Just a sec.
Alright, ma'am, can you go ahead and have a seat for me?
Just a minute, sir. Yeah, thank you.
Can you just sit down on the bench so we can talk?
Okay.
So my name is Deputy Katowski, okay?
Yeah.
I said, like, my partner said, okay, we don't know what's gonna happen, okay? Target wants to pursue criminal charges, okay?
Witnessing a Karen have a public meltdown was nothing the officer wasn't used to. But what truly caught him off guard wasn't the performance, it was the reason she gave for being a thief.
What's going on today? What happened?
I made a huge mistake.
Okay.
Oh no, this is not who I am. Promise you, I'm ashamed. My mom didn't raise me this way, and this is me, sir. This is me.
Okay, so what did you do that got you in this position today?
Stole.
Okay. How did you go about that? Because I'm being told that you concealed some things. I'm being told that you ticket switched some items. Like, what's the deal? Yeah.
Yes,
Both?
I put a few dollar sticker on items, and yes, it hurt. Yes, sir. I don't know if I should remain silent. I don't know if it's for a lawyer. I don't know what's gonna happen to me. Please. I don't know. I'm very scared. Please tell me what's gonna happen to me.
I don't know. I haven't made that decision yet.
Okay.
Okay, but what I will say is nobody put you in this position.
I know. I'm so ashamed. I am so ashamed.
So,
Trust me. Sir.
so I'll give you kind of the two, pretty much the two options that we have here, okay? The first option is you end up going to county jail and you get booked, okay? The second option is that we issue you what's called a notice to appear, okay? Basically what that is it's a charging affidavit. You're still getting charged, but you would be released from here. You would be given a court date, okay? And you would have to appear in court, okay? That decision is made on a variety of factors, okay? Depends on your previous history, it depends on your cooperation with us, okay? Ultimately, it's at mine and my partner's discretion if we choose to do that or not, okay?
The Karen's exaggerated sobs and responses left the officers a little uncomfortable. But it was during the questioning that the officers saw how much of a red flag the lady really was.
Have you ever been arrested before?
Not for anything like this.
Okay, what were you arrested for?
Years ago, fighting with my boyfriend and domestic, I believe the charges were dropped.
Okay. Okay. Have you ever failed to appear for court?
No.
Okay. Do you live in Palm Coast?
Yes, sir.
Okay. what's done is done, but like I said, this
tastes better than this, sir. I'm so ashamed. What can I do to cooperate?
What's like the reason for? I mean, like, there's no. Do you have money or what? Like,
I live in Palm Coast. I live alone. My roommate moved out a few weeks ago by leaving me a note on a napkin. My rent has gone up through the roof in the last couple of years. I work as much as I can. However,
She tried to justify her crimes with a tale of financial hardship, but when officers checked the items that she took, they noticed that something didn't add up.
yes.
it's hard for me to have any sympathy at all. Like, wrinkle releaser, socks, pants.
Yes. My mother is very sick. She has heart problems. She's a heart condition. She's 78 years old, and she was going to fly home to Pennsylvania to see family. But she asked me to. She can't fly because of going to the doctor so she asked me to if I would drive with her. So I'm driving her. We're going. It's travel things. That's why. So.
Come on, kill this bastard. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh.
and that's
Boom.
for traveling.
Boom.
Pants and organizer.
That was only for work. Because it's terrible pain. It's stupid. It is so stupid. I know.
Here he is.
Should have it in.
Kill him.
Like one of those costumes.
I'm gonna run a few years real quick.
Set up the money now.
Oh, you did? Okay. I'm gonna check some out.
I'm very scared. What can I do?
It's already done. There's nothing else to do.
What can you tell me what's gonna happen to me?
We're reading the rest of your history, but I don't feel bad at all.
I don't. And you shouldn't. I
not like this
don't deserve sympathy, sir. I don't.
It's not like this is food or
No,
something.
absolutely. You're absolutely right. Absolutely. Correct.
I don't know.
And I'm not trying to gain sympathy, but it's the guns on his truth. I'm ashamed. I'm so ashamed. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. I'm so ashamed. My mom didn't raise me this way. She's a wonderful person. She works so much.
Kill this bastard. There you go.
Unlock a new world of efficiency with Asana. Automate workflows so your team can have less follow-up and more follow-through. Try for free today at asana.com.
The woman's crying and bleeding were getting old, and when the woman kept on pushing for sympathy, one officer decided to give her a dose of reality instead.
There you go. Pick him up. Oh. That's close.
I don't deserve any sympathy or anything, but just please let it. My mom didn't raise me this way.
That was so close. Boom. There you go.
I would hope not, but
I'm so ashamed.
either way, there's still consequences to your actions.
I understand.
So.
I understand. I understand that.
Give me the jams. Thank you.
You know this whole time that you've been crying, there hasn't been
Priceless
a single tear come out of
jams.
your eye.
Priceless.
So we can stop the
Ooh,
the
ooh, ooh,
games
ooh, ooh, ooh.
today.
Thank you. I needed that. Needed that. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Either way, I'm telling you that act is not going to sway our decision one way or
Holy
the other.
shit balls.
No answer.
Okay.
Everything concealed in it? Like, was it on her person? Or? It was in her purse. Okay. And then those other items, the black
Gotta flip it.
they're small, like decorative items. Those she scanned at self-checkouts. They just had the wrong barcode on them. Gotcha. So concealment and then the fraudulent barcodes too. Okay. And she was cooperative with you guys like when you tried to apprehend her? Yeah, I mean, I initially told her that there was not going to be any police involvement because I didn't know how much stuff she had in her purse. Yeah. And that was really the only thing that kept her from coming or avoiding me, really. Right. Okay. If I told her that there wasn't going to be you guys, she totally would have just left me behind. Gotcha. All right. Do you have anything else on you in your purse, on your person? Anything else that you may have taken from the store that you put like concealed anywhere on your body?
Oh.
It's not stealing from the store.
Any merchandise or anything that doesn't belong to you? Is that from the store?
Yes, sir.
Did you buy those or did you steal them?
You can send me.
That's okay, go ahead. Just go ahead and see. Just go ahead and see.
You just have to.
Just leave your purse up there. Just go ahead and see.
You have something in your seat. Put that up. Anything else that you forgot about?
After uncovering even more stolen items, officers headed
Let's
back
go
to the
team.
detention room. This time, they had only one goal in mind: teaching the Karen a well-deserved lesson.
Alright, can you just stand up and face away from me, please? Can you just put your hands behind your back? Don't worry about your purse.
There you go. There you go.
What happens to it?
We're gonna take it.
I promise I won't run or anything.
I know, I'm not saying you're going to.
Oh my god.
You want your purse to go with you?
I don't know what else to do with it, sir.
You leave it in the car.
I'm just gonna put it in my car.
We can put it in if you want to leave it in there. That's fine. Smart, but if you want to leave it there.
If you have your personal belongings and stuff in there, I recommend taking it with you.
Taking my purse with me.
Come on.
Leaving here any weapons or any other stolen merchandise?
No, sir.
Okay. Alright, anything else on you at all?
No, sir.
Where'd you put your cash and stuff?
I believe I put it in my purse.
Alright. I'm gonna go out here, alright?
Yeah.
Okay. Good, anything else on you at all?
No, sir.
Nothing at all?
No, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna pat you down using the back of my hand to avoid any groping or anything of that nature, okay? Nothing in your shoes or nothing? No. Do you have any necklaces or jewelry on?
No, sir.
In the end, she was charged with petty theft and trespass from Target. She was booked into Flagler County Jail. Speaking of enormous Karens having public meltdowns, this crazy shoplifter led officers on a wild foot chase.
Get off the bike! Hey! Get off! I'm telling you right now. I do it. Let's get off my... You get off! Stop it! Get on the ground! Stop!
On December the 27th, 2024,
God.
deputies received a call from a local Target reporting a man who had allegedly been witnessed shoplifting
got
from the
it.
store. By the time an officer arrived,
No,
the man had already left the building, eager to flee the crime scene. The officer quickly got on his tail, unaware that the theft was the least of his problems. Rather, the bigger issue at hand would be the Karen's uncooperative and feral behavior.
Stop! Stop
Let's
right
get this
now!
done.
Dude, you better stop. I'm telling you. You better stop. 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 Stop the bike now. Get off the bike. Hey. Get off. Get off. Stop. I'm telling you. I'm telling you right now. I do to you? Bitch, get off my... You get off the... Tase you. Get off of me. I'm gonna tase you. Stop. I'm gonna tase you. Seriously, stop. Dude, let go of my right now. Please, I want... I really am trying to get on the... I'm telling you. Instead, I'm gonna tase you. You're trying to do... Well, I gotta get him off my... No, stop. Seriously. No. Let go. Stop. Of my Stop. Stop. Please stop. Please. Please, I'm not gonna hurt anyone. Just trying to get away. You're not getting away by holding on to the... I'm telling you to let go of my right now. I didn't say to do this. Stop. Please help me. Stop. Let go of that shelf and let go of the... Man. You about to get tased. Yeah, sorry.
I call for help.
Please. Roll over on your back now, on your belly now. Roll over on your belly. Roll over on your belly, you're gonna get tased. You're gonna get tased. I'm telling you, you're gonna get tased. You're gonna get tased. I work for you guys. I don't want you to... You're gonna get tased. Let me go. All right, stay back.
Even the bystanders were left bewildered at how defiant the shoplifting Karen was. But the consequences that followed next were something everyone saw coming.
Get down! Stop! Get on the ground! Echo 226, hanger deployed. Roll over on your back, on your belly. Roll on your stomach now. Stop it. Stop it. Get on the ground. Stop. Get on the ground. Stop. Stop. Stop it. You're going to get tased again. Stop it. Get on the ground. Get on the ground now. Stop it. Get on the ground. No. Stop. Get on the ground. Roll over. Resistance. Get on. Stop. Stop it. Stop. Stop it. Give me cuffs. Give me cuffs. No. Give me cuffs. Stop. Seriously, man. Stay down. Stop. Please stop. Stop it. Stop resisting or you're going to get tased again. You got him that time? Roll him over. Where are we going? Roll him to the right. Roll him to your other way. Other way. Other way. I work for you guys. Which way do you want? That way so I can just cuff you on it. What you guys need me to do? Bring your arm out. Sir. That's sweet. Complete tough. 17 years it took me to tase somebody. It's my first one. Hey, bro. It's up against the curb right over there. I grabbed a hold of him riding the bike. He went over the side, swung on me. Okay. Turn over. Yeah. 17 years it took me to tase somebody. Please. Sir.
Do you have anything on you? Any weapons? Any drugs? Dangerous gonna poke?
He's trying his hardest to get my... I want to... Oh, yeah. He's grabbing hold of it, wouldn't let it go. I need to go to the hospital. Yep, ambulance is coming. Hospital's not going to keep you from going to jail, though. Yeah. I have psychosis. You have what? Psychosis of care. Sorry.
Roll that way.
True soul. You guys, special hands. Met her out. Okay.
You want to check yourself real quick?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm serious. I tell you. I'm just trying to help you guys. Not by punching at me or not. I wonder what I'm thinking. I'm down one of those aisles where windows down, cars unlocked. Before, you don't want to go here. Okay. I don't want to go here, man. You can stay right here for a minute. Please. Stay down.
What could have been a simple shoplifting charge massively escalated out of control, and the psychotic Karen only had himself to blame for it.
Huh? I believe it was all four. I haven't rolled him yet. He was ripping the probes out as it was sparking. Battery, resist with, retail theft. Yep. And resist without. I might be pushing it. We'll just do resist with.
Or you fall for some beer?
For some Mike's Hard.
That's why we fight it?
That's why we tried to take my too.
Come on, man.
Is everyone okay? What's that?
There's been a lot of crazy stuff going on in my head.
Yeah?
I just want to know, man, do you know anything? Like, is everyone okay? Like, it's just any just kind of straight answer you could give me, man?
Yeah, everyone's fine. Everyone's fine. I'm the one that, I don't know how much you remember from what was going through your head, man, but I'm the one that you fought. I'm the one that you were punching and elbowing.
And I imagined the whole thing before, but it wasn't supposed to happen, man.
Why is Speeder?
Well, everyone's good,
What
man.
the?
It was a bad
Why
choice,
is
a bad
Speeder?
decision. It
Damn.
happens. You gotta move forward from it and make better choices, though, okay?
Maybe a step of the way. I've been trying to make.
No wonder she's skinny.
The best decisions that could be made.
Well, we'll call today a little speed bump. Alright?
Okay.
I don't hold no hard feelings, man.
I appreciate it, sir, because I swear to you, I swear to God and on everything, I was just going to run away again.
Yeah?
I would not have hurt you.
Well, like I said, we'll call today a little speed bump. Made a bad decision, got to answer for that decision now, and move forward. Alright?
Okay. Hey, well, that second taser, though, oh my God.
That was a good one, wasn't it?
Oh, man.
I tell you, man, that's why I asked if you were under the influence or anything, because that first one, it hit you square and you ripped it right out.
Yeah.
That don't normally happen. But I'll tell you this much, too. You have the pleasure, I've been doing this job 17 years, Steve. 17 years I've been doing this. And you, my man, are the first person I've ever used my taser on.
Really?
So that should tell you something right there. I'm not one to pull that thing out very often.
Yeah. That's crazy. Oh.
That second one locked you up, man. That's 50,000 volts.
I almost could stand, but I was like,
oh, you went down and you got right back up.
I was like, that's way too savage for if I even can, I'm just gonna let that one shock me.
In the end, the man was charged with assault, battery, retail theft, and resisting with violence. That Karen's plan to escape cuffs failed horribly, just like this shoplifting lady who pretended to have suffered some injuries to evade accountability.
Ma'am, come here. Come here. Come here. What? Yo, come here. Ma'am.
Ma'am, relax.
Put your hands behind your back.
Relax.
Hands behind your back. Now. For what? Ma'am, sit up in the chair. Miss Jackson.
On March the 14th, 2024, officers were dispatched to Target in response to an active shoplifting incident involving an individual previously banned from other Target stores in the area. When they arrived on the scene, they realized the theft wasn't the only problem. Rather, it was the fact that they had to deal with a repeat offender with a rotten attitude.
She's probably banned from Victory. So, I don't know if they did both, but you guys usually do all Chatham County Targets.
It has to be, I think, specifically.
Yeah, so she's probably banned from them, and that's where they got all her info.
Okay.
And we just think it's the same person.
Well, I guess let's keep an eye on that and see if...
Well, she was in here. Let me make sure I'm still muted. She was in here yesterday doing the same shit. I'm just sick of her answering, honestly. Because when they go in the fitting room, like, we can't...
Yeah, you can't really see anything.
Yeah, so... Hopefully her bag is full. And she, like, will double... This was, like, yesterday.
Did she steal anything yesterday?
That's about why she's looking around like that.
Yeah, she was looking real hard. She knew. But she'll, like, double select. Like, she'll get, like, 3 pairs of men's pants, 2 of the same shirt, 2 of the same purse, so that when she leaves the basket, it looks like she left everything behind. But she never pays for anything. Yeah, this is definitely her. She had the same phone today. So she's probably stuffing her back.
She's in there now.
Still in the film room?
Mm-hmm.
Go Will he be able to slip out without her seeing him?
Yeah.
Go fast. Go super fast. Go so fast. It's crazy. You gonna bring the MDC in here? Grab a band form and an A and B.
Yeah.
Is that her?
Yeah, but she's just coming out when she'll swap like a size out. So she might actually be trying to do it. But
Looks like a pink and a purple something.
yeah, like she keeps coming out and swapping those sizes. So also that tells me that she plans on actually taking something today, and I know she ain't buying it. Because if she keeps actually trying it on, she wants it. She's not gonna buy it. She never does. What is it?
She just came out and grabbed more stuff.
Alright, so her bag, she's coming out. Her bag is, yeah, fucking packed full of shit.
Oh yeah. Did she just dump all that stuff in there?
Well, she left the handbasket, so her bag is full, so I'm comfortable stopping her.
You're stopping her?
Well, you're stopping, but yes.
With solid evidence in hand, officers moved in to confront the thief. But what should have been a simple
Ew.
investigation quickly spiraled into a physical showdown.
No. No.
Come here. Come here. Come here.
No.
Yo, come here. Yeah, come. Stop. What's going on? Oh, put your hands behind your back. Ma'am.
Ma'am, relax.
Put your hands behind your back.
Relax.
Hands behind your back. Down. For what? My cup's full. You got yours? Ma'am, stop resisting.
Okay. All right.
Your boss getting obstruction.
Resist.
I got a concussion.
Fortitude, Charlie. Force yourself.
Damn.
No, I tripped it back.
That's my
You
head.
kept pulling from me.
Hold on, I need to call my
Let go of
kids.
the phone.
I gotta call my kids.
And let go of the phone. You're under arrest for shoplifting and now obstruction as well.
Damn, you made me hit my head.
I didn't make you hit your head. Yeah. No, no.
Damn. Boy, I didn't hit my
Come on.
EMS is en route.
Oh, come on. Oh.
After putting up a good fight, the woman was detained and transported to the waiting room.
Horrible.
But true to her Karen nature, she tried to flip the narrative.
Oh, right there.
No, man,
No.
you did that to yourself.
My shit. My head's spinning.
EMS is en
I
route.
gotta switch. Okay.
Okay. I just call my kids real quick.
No, not right now. You have ID on? No ID in your bag? What's your name? Where's your name? Jackson?
Yeah. You made me hit my head, bro.
No, man, you did that to yourself. Pulling away from me.
Can I please call my kids? Oh, y'all made me hit my head. My shit's spinning. I ain't gonna lie.
EMS is en route.
I'm about to pass out. I ain't gonna lie.
EMS is en route.
Boy.
We have cold packs. You want ice?
Can I please call my kids real quick?
Now, can you give me
I
a
need to
second?
tell them I'm not coming to the school, and I need to call my daddy nurse.
Okay.
We'll get that taken care of.
Boy, my head's spinning. I ain't gonna lie.
EMS is en route.
My shit is thumping. I'm about to fucking pass out. I'm not playing.
EMS is en route.
Y'all about to take me to jail?
Yes.
For what?
Shoplifting and obstruction.
Can I please make one phone call?
Man, give me a second. When I put you in the car and I'm ready to transport, I'm gonna let you make a phone.
Boy, my shit thumping.
EMS is en route.
The Karen's entitlement clearly ran deeper than the officer had initially expected. And just when he thought that he had seen it all, she pulled a move that left the officers speechless.
Ma'am, sit up in the chair. Ma'am.
you're gonna play this game.
Just keep running.
Yeah. Ma'am.
Ma'am.
Miss Jackson. Miss Jackson.
Oh, you guys are the company?
Listen. EMS is coming. Let's stop playing these games. Hold on. Let me show you. Well, move the, put the cuffs on the front.
Ma'am, stay still.
Removing your handcuffs to the front.
You want to put the cuffs to the front? You just stay still. Put your hands in the front. Roll over this way. Ma'am. Ma'am. Roll over this way.
We're gonna move your handcuffs to the front.
You want to sit up?
Come, sit up. Sit up.
Hang on. Miss Jackson. Just let it be.
Just take the cuff off.
Miss Jackson, do you want an ice pack for your head? Huh? You want to get back in the chair now? Huh? You're saying you can't move? EMS, sir.
EMS is here to check you out.
Karen expected the crowd to be on her side after her dramatic and fake seizure, except it had the opposite effect, because even the paramedics on the scene knew that the dots weren't adding up.
So, we stopped her out here. She started pulling away from me. And I had to hold her, and she was pulling away from me, so I tripped her foot. She fell back, and she did hit her head. We got her back up. She walked in here with us fine, and she said her head was pounding, and then she sat down in the chair in there, and then fell, very controlled manner, fell out of the chair, and then started having what looked like a seizure on the floor. But if I'm not mistaken, if you have a head, wouldn't you immediately have that reaction? Okay.
Sometimes it's slow.
She's right here.
Yeah. What's going on?
Oh. Hey.
What's going on? Alright, well, we're gonna try to get you set up. Okay?
Oh. Can you sit up for us? I'm scared.
We'll sit up. Come on.
I'm scared.
What are you scared of?
Oh, my eyes.
Straighten this leg up. Alright, let's check your head out. Watch out.
Did she at all look like she lost consciousness?
No.
No, she was still talking to y'all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she asked if she can call her kids multiple times.
Well, I don't.
What seemed like a
I don't feel like.
seizure.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But it was
Oh, my neck is hurting down here. Where did she hit her head on the concrete outside?
Yeah.
She was transported to the hospital for a checkup, but her behavior only worsened, much to no one's surprise. And when all else failed, she reached for the lowest card in the deck.
I already know that I'm hurt, and I already know I'm hurting. Ain't nobody can tell me otherwise. In my head, not spinning, my shoulder not hurting, and my back not hurting. They ain't got to tell me that. I already know that. Y'all trying to be rude to me because I'm black. Because I'm black, that's why. How she gonna tell me that I'm spinning? If she see me take something out of people's stuff, y'all accuse me of stealing. That's what that is. It's okay though. Because God see what y'all doing.
Okay. What's up, brother? How's it going?
Pending incident.
Hi, are you Mr. Jackson? Hey, I'm Jared. I'm in the ER nurse taking care of you.
They need to take me to the jail.
What's that?
Take me to the jail.
I don't do any of that. I'm at it.
I don't want to be seen. I said they need to take me to the jail.
Oh, okay.
Y'all ain't gotta tell me that my head hurt. My fucking head is spinning.
I didn't say anything
My
to you.
head's spinning.
You
My
guys want to take her? No, I would like for you to sign off. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if you guys just give us paperwork saying she refused treatment, we'll take her to jail.
Perfect.
Thank you.
You Got it.
All the white people work together. All the grins and smiles. Y'all got secret little codes that y'all do.
Ma'am, what are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Y'all know me because I'm black.
It has nothing to do with race. It has to do with you had a bag full of merchandise. You had a bag full of merchandise. That's what it has to do.
How you know I was stealing?
Because you didn't pay for it. That's called stealing.
Did she see me take something?
Doesn't matter. You didn't walk in with it, and you walked out with it.
I didn't walk in with a bag.
You didn't walk in with a bag full of merchandise, ma'am.
She didn't know if I had merchandise.
All the merchandise had tags on it. What are you talking about?
But she didn't know. Did she see me take
Just stop. This is nothing about race. There's no race. No, it's not. It's you stole, and that's it. And now you're going to jail for it. You shouldn't have stole this morning. Okay?
No, you're
you
right.
You made the wrong choice, and now you're going to jail.
No, you're right.
That's what it's about. It's not about race.
I know.
It's not about race.
I did make a wrong choice.
Because if you were white and you were caught stealing, you would have been going to jail too.
No.
Okay?
She would have never called y'all.
Just stop.
Karen kept on arguing with the officers, but this time the officer decided he had had enough.
What I recommend you do is get treated. Okay? You're complaining that your head hurts. Let the hospital see you. Okay? I'm tired of dealing with you.
I know, but I don't want to because I know what's wrong with me. I know my head hurt, my back.
You have a medical degree? You're a doctor?
I got a psychology degree.
Are you a doctor though?
I know my body. You know you weren't supposed to trip me like that, right?
Ma'am, you know you wasn't supposed to run away. So please relax and stop all the foolishness. You shouldn't have stole from Target, plain and simple.
Did you hear what she just said? She said she didn't run away because I tripped her.
I couldn't run. You tripped me.
Okay.
So it was effective, is what you're saying.
No. That's not what I'm saying.
I'm not trying to argue with you. I'm just trying to get you to understand. You were wrong. Take responsibility for what you did.
I was wrong.
Take responsibility for what you did. And stop blaming everybody else around you.
But he's wrong for tripping me.
No, he's not.
Yes, you are.
He prevented you from escaping.
Do they tell y'all to trip people?
Yes, ma'am. That is it. I'm sorry.
That's on you. That's on you. Made a poor choice, and you got a poor reward.
Okay, right. And so and you continue making a poor choice. Whenever I asked you to stop, and you kept pulling away, ma'am. Okay. So
if you wouldn't have ran, it's a misdemeanor. It's a misdemeanor.
Oh no.
Okay. Maybe if we would have talked to you, you would have been released on subpoena.
Yeah.
We wouldn't even took you to jail.
Yeah,
plain and simple.
You never told me what you were getting me for.
You know what we were getting.
Come on now.
No, I didn't.
Okay, so you didn't know that you could possibly get stopped by the police whenever you walked out of Target with a bunch of their stuff?
Well, who said that? How would she know that?
Ma'am,
you went inside with an empty tote bag and clothes. You came outside with a full tote bag.
And then we see you grabbing double of the same thing.
The whole thing is on camera. The whole thing is on camera.
Okay. I'm not gonna. You know what you did. We're not gonna play games.
No, you're right. I'm wrong for stealing.
Absolutely.
Okay. I am.
And you're also wrong for pulling away. That is why I tripped you. Okay, you're bigger than I. You were pulling away. You're doing a good job at that. So
instead of blaming everybody else, take responsibility for what you did, and that's it.
So, and I apologize that you did that, okay?
I am wrong. I shouldn't have stolen. I should not have.
And you shouldn't
have.
try
And I'm not being smart about it. I'm being serious.
Okay, so then what I recommend is that you let these people do their job and look at your head to make sure there's no underlying conditions, and then we can go through the process. Regardless, ma'am, we're just going to take you to another hospital. We have to get you looked at.
I don't want treatment. That's what I'm telling you. I don't want treatment. I already know that I'm in pain and I'm hurting.
Well, they can help you.
No, I don't take medicine.
All right, I completely understand that, but either way, we gotta get you medically cleared, and then we'll take you to CCDC and get the process started. Or get the process. Like I said, it's 2 misdemeanor charges. You're eligible for bail. You don't have to go before a judge. Okay, so just let these people do their job, and then let us do ours.
Sir, I'm sure I'm not trying to make your job hard at this point.
It seems like the opposite.
No, I'm not kidding. I promise you from the bottom of my heart, and I'm not being smart at it. I'm telling you that I don't want treatment. I'm telling you.
Okay, and that's fine. It's your choice. Okay, but all this because you're a different color than me, and this is all this other stuff. That's nonsense. This is not because you're talking nonsense. When it comes to race, I don't play that. Okay, I'm Hispanic. What? I can't. I'm a minority too. I can't be racist.
I don't want treatment. That's what I'm telling you.
So that's your choice. You let them know that.
I told them already. I don't want treatment.
But at the end of the day, you're still going to jail.
That's fine. I understand
Okay, man.
My shoulder is fucking tingling and it's
Which is why we put the cuffs in front.
It's not about the handcuff. That's not what it came from. The pain is running from my head to my neck to my shoulder.
The woman continued being argumentative, despite the officers firmly shooting down her bizarre racist allegations. Around that time, the officer came across a crucial piece of evidence, something that completely diminished any chances of the Karen bailing out that day.
If it's anything other than what this, I don't want to hear about it. All right, this is what's going on right now. Okay, you're in the hospital. You're going to jail for shoplifting. That's it. You'll get a phone call when you get to the jail. We tried to call twice. Nobody answered. All right. Let's be a big girl and deal with your consequences.
Yes, we don't need to do more of that.
No, I know.
Yeah. It was close to
She got 2 warrants.
Oh, she has warrants? Oh. Okay, well then you're not going to get bail.
You said I'm not?
One at a Pooler and then one from Chatham County. So she already know there. Same thing, shoplifting.
Yeah.
What do I have warrants from? What do I have warrants from?
I just told you, Pooler PD,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What for?
shoplifting. The same thing.
Thing you're under arrest for now.
I understand it, but I don't know where I got shoplifting.
It doesn't say what store.
I'm gonna make it real simple for you. And you don't get away with shoplifting anymore. Do you know how many cameras are in all these stores?
I haven't even been.
All right, ma'am. Your face, your name is already identified and has been passed all through the state of Georgia. Every store, your picture in a database.
Date of birth is gonna be.
If you shoplift from them, put it in a database and put a warrant for your arrest. That's why that's like that. You didn't get away with it. You just thought you did because you got to the store that day with the merchandise. No, you're gonna have a hold on you. You're not gonna get out.
In the end, the Karen was arrested and charged with resisting, obstructing, and shoplifting. It was one thing to be a shoplifter, but this neglectful mother even brought her kids into a thieving scheme.
Okay.
They were with me.
Okay, well, they're accusing you guys of shoplifting, so can we head back inside, or do I need to just start putting people in cuffs? How old are you guys?
They're minors.
They're all minors?
Mom, I'm not talking to these cops.
Okay.
All right. What did you steal that you remember?
There was chips, cookies.
Okay. Did you pay for anything that day? Okay. Why'd you lie to me then?
On January the 14th, 2022, an officer was on a bathroom break in a local Target when he received an alert about an active thief. The caller claimed the woman was using her own kids to do the dirty work. Loss Prevention noticed the woman stuffing the shopping cart with various junk food items such as drinks, chips, cookies. It was also reported that this was her second visit within a day. A few moments later, the officer found the lady outside the store and decided to confront her, not realizing just how much of a lunatic she really was.
So I'll go back inside. Let's all go back inside. Okay.
They were with me.
Okay, well, they're accusing you guys of shoplifting, so can we head back inside, or do I need to just start putting people in cuffs out here? Okay. You guys, you included. Nope, everybody inside.
That's all right, girl. Okay.
So is there a reason why they would be accusing you guys of shoplifting? Okay, so just
I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, I appreciate it.
This way?
Yep. We'll be in the LP office.
And that door on your right, you just go out in there. Right there.
The moment the officer confronted her, she tried pulling the oldest trick in the book, ditch the kids, and run. But when that failed, it became clear to the Karen that she needed a new plan to escape accountability.
26, thank you. They were heading straight to the car. How old are you guys?
They're minors.
They're all minors?
Yes.
Okay.
Mom, I'm not talking to these cops.
Okay.
I don't want to get any more trouble. I'm already. It's okay, then.
You guys, while everybody's here, I'm going to read this to you guys. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to have an attorney present now at any time during questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, won't be appointed for you without cost. If you talk to me, you have the right to stop answering questions or speak to an attorney at any time. Do you understand each of these rights? I need to have a verbal yes or no from each one of you. Ma'am? Yes? Camo, yes or no? Do you understand do you know these, understand your rights?
Yes.
Hollister, yes? Ma'am? Yes? Are you willing to talk with me? Yes or no?
Yeah.
You've already said no, but I have to ask again, yes or no?
Sure, that's not my questions. I'm already in trouble with court, so they're gonna put this on my fucking record too.
What, yes or no? Yes or no? Okay. Do you guys have IDs on you?
I'm 16.
Okay. You said you've been in trouble with court, Seminole County, Orange, Volusia, Brevard. Orange, you guys out on probation, parole. Probation, what for? Fighting? Yeah. If you guys want to follow the LP into the office. Are they yours? Are they your kids? Sure. Yeah, just give me 1 second here. So they're not your kids? Whose kids are they? The driver and that car's kids? Are they the driver and that car's kids?
One of them is.
So who are the
two
other
are her friends.
Her friends? Okay.
While the woman shed crocodile tears, the 3 children with her openly mocked the officer, further making it apparent how much of a bad parent Karen really was. Meanwhile, another officer questioned the getaway driver, who spilled a truth no one was ready for.
I was trying to go to the bathroom when this came out, so that's how my day's going. And then, can I have this really stupid question? What's the baby's name? Yes, baby has to go in the report. Baby's not getting arrested or anything like that, but baby was present.
What the?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm okay.
You want to talk to me for a second?
Let me call you back in a minute, Caitlin.
Hey, are you waiting on anybody in the store?
Yes, I just seen. I gave her money earlier today.
Yeah.
And I gave her. She has a food card.
Okay.
So I thought, that she was going in. She says I need help because I can't put all the drinks for the kids. Because I get over $1,000 food stamps.
Yeah.
So and then she gets her food stamps. She gets like $400 or $500. So I thought with that, and then I pay her because she stays with me.
Who is she to you?
Family to me. I mean, like I took her.
You guys are like friends, cohabitants.
Yeah. Now.
Do you have an ID on you?
I do.
What are you guys up to today?
Nothing really. I didn't expect this to happen. Because she knows my daughter right now is in trouble. My daughter is actually not on probation, but she's mean.
Okay.
So so we said we need to go to store. She needs something with food stamps, drinks. She had money, and she had her food card. And then, like, if you need extra food stamps, let me know. I got my food card too.
The officer discovered that despite having food stamps, the woman deliberately chose to shoplift junk food items. The only thing left to do was call the thieving family out on their despicable behavior.
Second one's going to be Caitlin, Kilo, Alpha, Tango, Echo, Lima, Yankee, November, middle initial F, Foxtrot, last name, common spelling. You guys start on total on what was taken and stuff? You guys are going to start on the total on what was taken? Yes, please.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, can I request a crim hist on the adult female? 65 Jim Proc. 1 second, I'm gonna check that. He's using kid 3 signal 43s to steal items. Alright. There's another issue. There's a newborn baby here as well. So, yeah. Thank you guys. With the approval of 512, I'm requesting a criminal history. Whose baby is that again? Your baby? It is your baby? Okay. Alright. Just sit tight for us. Let me know when you guys get it.
We're gonna have to get the kids info too.
All the kids, yeah, already got their phone, right?
What can I help you with? You want me to pull a case?
Yeah, and just start on the tree. All of them should be in the,
There is.
I got all of them. B-E-I-E-R.
Do you mind if I sit here? Thank you so much.
M-E-I-S-T-E-R.
Nice to meet you. I'm sorry.
Hello.
He's LP. Do you have any open cases with her that you know of?
I do.
Okay.
One other incident.
Okay. Did you file that already?
I have not filed this one.
Okay.
About 2 days ago, 3 days ago.
2 or 3 days ago? Okay. Alright. Yeah, we got a lot of paperwork here, but if you can just kind of pull that one up and kind of have it ready.
The fates become one.
Watch over you. Guide you on your path.
She's overdosing.
Carrying naloxone, you could save a life.
All you need to do is download buff, let it run in the background as you play, and just like that you'll start earning buff points. These can be...
This cannot goon! I'm fucking cooked, dude. Oh my god.
18 on 2 targets. That thing just blew.
And yet, not all... fucking shit.
Catch a dance? Ha! Found me. I'll take it all. You can't run. With enough believers, lies become reality. Gotcha.
Down farewell. Watch over you. Guide you on your path.
The fates become one. So fragile, like a wisp of silk. In tight confines, a clash of wills is unavoidable.
They don't need to prove beyond a reasonable doubt every single one of the acts that was presented.
they can pick and choose. Oh, I believe this one, I believe this one. I don't believe that one. I don't believe that one. Oh, but that one was probably true. So they only need to pick one or two of them, and that's it.
Bruce Rivers, he's the criminal lawyer. Bruce Rivers, he's the criminal lawyer. Bruce Rivers. Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all.
So fragile, like a wisp of silk. You can't run. Found me.
Out farewell.
All lies be revealed.
So are they calling it, or is the government calling it Alligator Alcatraz, or is this like just a media thing?
All right, meantime, a new migrant detention center is getting a lot of attention.
It's a migrant detention center.
And it's in Florida. The attention is thanks to its very unique security system.
This 30 square mile area is completely surrounded by the Everglades. Presents a efficient, low-cost opportunity to build a temporary detention facility because you don't need to invest that much in the perimeter. People get out, there's not much waiting for them other than alligators and pythons. Nowhere to go, nowhere to hide.
It's called Alligator Alcatraz. And
oh my God. I love it. That's the most Florida shit. Yeah, this is brilliant. I love it. Make moats great again? Yeah. Oh my, and so they're gonna put all the migrants in. Okay. For
it's
migrants,
expected
yeah.
to be operational by next month. So joining me now is the
next month.
Man who came up with this idea is Florida Attorney General James Uthmeyer. Mr. Attorney General, thanks for being with us here today. I think before I get into the specifics and details, which I have a lot of curiosities about Alligator Alcatraz, how did this happen? Where did the inspiration come from to convert this spot in the Everglades?
Sure. Well, you know, under Governor DeSantis' leadership, Florida's become pretty good at responding to states of emergency, and that's really what the illegal immigration crisis is.
Yeah.
Just last week, we pulled MS-13 members off the streets in Orlando. The week before, it was criminal alien human traffickers and sex predators.
That's good.
We stand by President Trump, and we're going to do everything we can to support that administration in their efforts.
So are they going to put in, like, bonus alligators? Like, that's what I'm kind of curious about. Are there going to be, like, bonus ones, or are they just going to have... Is it like one of the things that's just going to work itself out?
I'm coming.
Thank God they're protecting American families. But our success in arrests is filling up the jails quickly, so we need additional detention space. And this location is ideal because of its surrounding area. It's a low-cost, already developed 30-square-mile area surrounded by the Everglades. So Alligator Alcatraz has a nice ring to it, and we're going to get it up and running as soon as possible.
I cannot believe this is real. Well, it's Florida, so I can. But at the same time, this is amazing. We have such a great excess of alligators. You're right. Yeah. We got to do something with them, right?
The number of migrant detentions,
It'll be in a minute. Good night.
Something like 39,000. It's currently up to 56,000.
I will in a minute.
Will arrest roughly 3,000 illegal immigrants a day. So you're responding to a need, to a demand for more detention centers, more space. Let's talk about Alligator Alcatraz. How much Everglades surrounds this would-be prison? Like, you're talking about minimal security and natural barriers and elements. Help me understand. Like, how far to civilization?
Yeah, it's miles and miles once you get down there.
I think we should have a system where, like, if you're an illegal alien and you get out and you get all the way through the Everglades, you survive the entire way and you make your way back over to Tampa or Orlando, Florida, I think we should just give them citizenship. I do. I think at that point you've earned it.
The Raven is obviously using us, but his intel checks out.
Havoc has reactivated this old missile base in their bid to force the world into submission. These weapons threaten the very backbone of humanity. This won't stand. We'll storm the beaches, breach the bunkers, and extract the poison that they've planted in this territory. We will turn their missiles against them and drown them in a nightmare of their own creation.
The success of Havoc's Skynet weapons project relies on this ICBM base. It is the sword that extends our deterrence radius, the catalyst for our dream of building the new world. But the deranged Raven exposed it by releasing its coordinates to TI. They want to make it the center of a...
Of no great concern.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. You immediately get citizenship.
Time for resolution. The thought
Here, this is right smack dab in the middle. It was built back in the 60s and 70s with the idea to be a large airport.
Exactly.
There's an 11,000-foot runway which will enable large planes to come in and out that can carry hundreds and hundreds of people as we are working to detain and deport them out of this country. But there'll be some light infrastructure. We'll have a perimeter, but at the end of the day, Mother Nature presents the ultimate perimeter, and it's why this is the great spot for a detention facility.
Okay,
I feel
miles and miles.
I feel like they need to have like one more thing. Like you've got the pythons, you've got obviously like all the other, you know, venomous snakes. You've got the alligators. They need to have like, if they could like genetically engineer like a miniature velociraptors or something. That panthers. I really like the sound of panthers. Florida Panthers. That's a big one. Snapping turtles? Ooh. I don't know if they could do hippos. Hippos would be like those would be like the, you know, like in Elden Ring Night Rain, where like there's like the really, really hard like field bosses. That'd be like the hippos.
Swamp and alligators and pythons and other natural barriers. What does that mean for security should you build it? Do you need less in the form of guards? Do you need a less secure, less robust perimeter?
They have guards, they just don't pay them. They're called alligators.
You obviously need a less robust perimeter given the natural surroundings. There will certainly be additional. We're going to have staffed guards. The governor has called in the National Guard, the Florida National Guard, to help along with other staff will support. We're also looking at other locations, at least a couple other throughout the state. We want to get 5,000 beds up and running by next month so that we can properly support the Department of Homeland Security in their mission. And I got to tell you, Secretary Noem had a great idea looking at the tens or hundreds of millions that the Biden administration was spending to put immigrants up in fancy hotels. That funding is being redirected towards these facilities, towards the deportation.
So
and
it's
we're going to get the job
but
done.
it's a different kind of hotel.
Reminds me of something out of a movie. It might be a specific movie. I can't remember, but you fellows are welcome to escape if you'd like. If you can get past the guards, you can get past the perimeter, you have to then get past everything that lies in your way.
I think that they have to record it. They can record it and then run all the advertising on the show and then take the advertising to pay for the prison. And then if somebody actually escapes, they get to get their citizenship.
Nature. In this case, alligator Alcatraz.
This is a really good
General,
idea.
thank you for being with us.
I really like this idea.
Thank you for having me.
Hey,
oh my God, this can't be real. It is. This is actually like this is. It responds to growing backlash. Wait, what is this? Hose mad again?
Now there's growing backlash over a migrant detention facility being built.
Some fat Karen is complaining? Who cares?
Deep in the Everglades that's being called Alligator Alcatraz. Tonight we're digging deeper into the plans in place for this controversial location.
be coming in a minute. Hold on. I will. Hold on.